Okay, good evening, everyone. I guess we are live. So welcome to the City of Hartford Court of Common Council public hearing for Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. My name is John Gale. I'm going to chair this public hearing this evening. I see no other council colleagues on the screen with me at this point. But let me just take a better look here. Well, I think that's the case. So quickly, the rules for public hearing. Each person wishing to address the council shall, upon recognition by me, give his or her name and address. And if you represent a group, state the name of the group and the address of the group. All remarks shall be limited to 5 minutes. Any person making personal, impertinent, or slanderous remarks or becomes boisterous while addressing the council shall be forthwith barred from further participation at this meeting unless permission is granted to stay by 2/3 vote. At this point, that would all be me. During the public hearing, there should be no debate by council, though questions may be asked. And the way this generally works is we take parties in favor of a matter and then parties opposed to a matter. I think, however, our list is very short tonight, so we won't be going through that process. But just so everyone understands how the process typically works. So we have 2 matters on the agenda tonight. I'm going to call them in order. The first matter is Mayor Bronin with accompanying ordinance amendment of section 32-18 of the municipal code. This is our elderly tax relief ordinance, and the amendment is designed to increase the income limits to allow more single owners and married couples who are owners of real estate to apply for the elderly tax relief. Do we have anyone who would like to speak in favor of this ordinance? Anyone speaking in favor? And I'll call out 3 times. Anybody speaking in favor? Hearing no one, do we have anyone speaking who would like to speak opposed to the ordinance? Anyone opposed to the ordinance? Anyone opposed to the ordinance? Hearing none, I will close the public hearing on item number 2.1 on our agenda, and I'll move on to item 2.2. Item 2.2 on the agenda is Mayor Bronin with accompanying resolution authorizing the transfer of 2 city-owned properties to Hartford area Habitat for Humanities. The 2 properties are 180 Westland Street and 159 Capon Street. And so I will ask, is there anyone here who wishes to speak in favor of this resolution? And would that be you, Chris McKelvey?
Good evening. I'm available to answer any questions or concerns that come up, but yes, I'm a Habitat for Humanity employee. I'm the director of construction, and we've worked closely with Mayor Bronin, and he's already granted several properties to be purchased by our affiliate in this area. So this would actually, these 2 lots would complete 5 total that we hope to develop within the next year.
Okay, and as you may have heard me say, there's no debate by council. And I don't have any particular questions about the project myself. So if you're welcome to use up another 4.5 minutes talking favorably about it, or I'll move on and ask for opposition.
I'm all set with you moving forward. Thank you very much.
Okay. Anybody here wishing to speak in opposition to this? And I see we're being joined by Councilwoman Surgeon. I don't know if Councilwoman Surgeon is joining us as a speaker.
No, I had to go get something to eat.
Well, you've missed all the fireworks. We had absolutely no one show up to speak on the first matter. And on the second matter, we have Chris McKelvey with Habitat for Humanity, who's prepared to answer any questions, but obviously is fully supporting the ordinance. And I'm just about to ask if there's anybody here who wants to speak in opposition. Anybody who wants to speak in opposition? Anyone who wants to speak in opposition? Councilwoman Surgeon, I would throw out to you if you would like. Mr. McKelvey indicated he would answer any questions from council. So if you have a question
I do.
regarding that Habitat for Humanity, I'm sure you will entertain it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to this, to be honest with you. I apologize. Let me go to back. Sorry. Because these two properties, I'm sorry, Mr. McKelvey?
McKelvey, Chris is
Thank
fine.
you. I apologize, Chris. I'm not very good at people's names.
That's okay, me neither.
Oh, these two properties, Westland Street and Capon Street, is in North Hartford. And, I've driven by the area, so I am so looking forward, to new properties being done right there. I don't know, I don't remember reading, what are you going to be building? 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms? What are going to be built?
So I was speaking just before you jumped on that these 2 lots are part of 3 other lots that we already acquired. So our intention is to develop all 5 lots this year. 4 of them, including both Capon and Westland, are single family homes, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a full basement. And then there's 1 parcel on Barber Street that will be a side-by-side duplex, and each of those units have 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms.
Okay. So Capon and Westland is single family.
Yes.
Okay. And when you do this, just give me a little bit more background. So the financing of this, who finances the cost of the building of these properties? Where are my notes?
So Habitat for Humanity, our construction processes are funded through donations from individuals and corporate sponsors. So usually when we have the pleasure of building within the city of Hartford, we get corporate sponsorships from teams like Travelers is a big one that steps up and helps to fund these projects. We also receive state and federal funding. So we'll be getting some ARPA funding, and Connecticut Housing and Finance Authority will also be involved in these projects.
Yeah, I did see the ARPA funding, but I didn't know how was the breakdown? I'm looking at the term sheet and I was trying to find the breakdown of the amount the city is funding towards these.
That is a great question. I don't know the answer off the top of my head. Our CEO, Crane Moody, manages that part of the process. But I believe it's a fairly, I want to say, don't hold me to it. I want to say about 50% of each parcel is being funded through ARPA funds.
Okay, great. Well, I certainly, this is not a vote, we're just here to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
But I certainly know where these 2 properties are, certainly, and I'm looking forward to the improvement of the neighborhood with this. So thank you, Mr. Chair.
You're quite welcome, and you've caused me to think about a follow-up question. Do you know what the expected sale price of the single-family homes will be?
I do not at the moment. It's a little challenging to predict because we're building, all these homes are going to be zero energy ready homes. And appraisers are still trying to learn the best way to value a home that basically powers itself and is high performance. And obviously it's always based on the neighborhood within where it's located. So these are the homes, when they are completed, will be appraised as any standard home would be, and sold to the family with the 0 interest mortgage. So we've had comparable homes in the area. The one we did on Cleveland Avenue, I believe, came in around 150. We've done some on Capon within the last decade or so that I think were around 120. So somewhere in that range.
It's a very affordable range.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Through you, Mr. Chair, what does he mean by zero terminology?
So yes, yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like you'll be able to light matches to heat the place.
Almost. So Zero Energy Ready Homes is a program that's run by the Department of Energy. It's a level of certification you can achieve as a builder that the Department of Energy dictates how you can reach that goal. And basically, when you achieve that goal, your home is fully electric. You're not using any fossil fuels to power the home, so no gas, oil, anything like that. All of your appliances and heating system is like your air conditioning and heating system is a heat pump mini split, which is a very efficient, high performance unit.
Mhm.
And then if with the addition of solar, which we are working on trying to get solar donated towards these homes instead of locking the family into a lease or sales agreement, then the energy that the solar generates offsets the energy that they use, so that they have either a zero electric bill or a very low electric bill during the colder months when the sun is not as bright in the sky. So it's attempting to greatly reduce and eliminate utility bills to make the homes more affordable for the families.
Wow, Councilman Gill, could we love this if our houses would do all this?
You got that.
I commend you. I think it's awesome, especially with the cost of, heating right
Mhm.
now. So that's a great idea. Zero energy homes. Wow. This is great.
Coming soon to a neighborhood near you.
Exactly.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. McKelvey.
Absolutely.
Very much needed. Yes, thank you, Mr. McKelvey, and thank you, Councilwoman Surgeon. And hearing no one speaking in opposition and no one else speaking in favor, I'm going to close this public hearing, and there being on item 2 on our agenda, and there being no other items on the agenda tonight, I'm going to close this public hearing. Thank you all, and have a great evening, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you.
Mhm.